This Google Doc has produced more than 150,000 in sales, and I'll give you the exact step-by-step template for it. And if you stick around, by the end of this video, I'll show you how to get your filthy hands on this exact Google Doc. Now, this is Chris Rigoris. I've produced more than 8 figures in sales online, and a good chunk of these have been over the DMs and emails without sales calls. Now, we're able to do that because we deploy the stealth DMs process, the sales process that compacts a sales conversation within a handful of DMs back and forth or emails. So let's unpack how a stealth letter Google Doc works. It's essentially the conversion mechanism. After I ask the right questions to my prospect to build the gap in their mind between where they are today and where they want to go, I'll invite them into my programs or services using a Google Doc. And I've sold services and high-ticket programs for 1,000 up to 25,000 without sales calls. So no matter what you're selling, this will work. Let's unpack it. Now, you'll start the Google Doc with the first section, that's what's happening. We don't want to turn it into a sales letter and throw bullets and benefits at them, but we want to make it feel like an invitation. We will tell them what's happening. You can use the phrase, I'm putting together 10 people to help them double their sales in the next 90 days without having to take more calls. You can customize this template according to what you're selling. Section number 2, you will continue by expanding with some details that feels, sounds, or looks completely different than anything else that's out there in the marketplace. Section number 3 is you want to make a unique promise. A unique promise solves their unique pain. So if you've done a good job unpacking their pain during your DM conversation, this is a section that you can customize. So when you send them this Google Doc, it speaks directly to them. Section number 4 will be all about proof. So you want to have 3 bullet points that you're outlining case studies, testimonials, or results. That's how the human brain works. You start with a big promise to get their attention, but the moment you get someone's attention, they start asking, how is this possible? And that's why you need to follow up with proof to prove the claim that you made right above. Section number 5, you will talk about what's stopping them right now. There are common obstacles in their way to success, so you want to make it clear for them. So when they go through the Google Doc, they agree that when they take on this journey on their own, these obstacles are going to be on their way. Section number 6, you want to talk about what's missing, what's different now, and what's the new opportunity. This is your opportunity to unpack your new mechanism. What's the new thing that you're bringing to the table that's going to lead them to where they want to go in a way that's completely different than what's out there. This is where you can name your methodology in a specific way so people see that it stands out for the rest. The way I do it with my programs is I coach people on the new era of sales, selling in a way that doesn't trigger sales resistance, but also doesn't require pressure or being sleazy. In the next section, you're gonna walk them through the step-by-step plan. People love it when there's a clear roadmap with steps they need to follow to get to their goals. So you will create benefits according to the features of the product that you're selling and put it in a step-by-step basis. So for example, when I'm coaching experts, the roadmap that I'm taking through is step 1, you get clear on the offer. Step 2 is we create a marketing plan so you can fill your calendar and have qualified leads predictably. Step number 3 is getting clear on your sales process so they know exactly how to convert people on the phone and off the phone. And step number 4 is their plan to scale by hiring EAs, assistants, and VAs to automate so they can scale their business. Now, when I'm presenting that to a prospect, they're very clear on what their steps will be if we were to work together. In the next section of the Google Doc, you want to answer the question, why should they do it now? This is not from the perspective of external urgency, it's the internal tension that you are creating. So you have to communicate what are they missing out right now in their life by not making a change. And you will come to find out that this is a way more powerful motivator than anything else that's out there in their life. In the next section, you're gonna talk about the investment and the risk reversal. when you present the investment, you have to use a specific formula. So you're always redirecting their focus around the benefit, what they will receive, and not the cost of your solution. So you can use this language. So what's needed for you to get more sales without working harder? It's 10,000. And if you don't recoup your initial investment within 60 days, I'll keep working with you for free until you do. As you can see, I'm not just dropping the price on them, but I'm including it as part of my irresistible offer. The next step will be Q&A. This is your opportunity to pre-handle objections so you can avoid a long conversation after you send them the offer. So you want to take the common objections that you're getting and put them in this Google Doc. So when they go through it, it already answers their question and they're nodding yes as they're reading it. The final step is the commitment and the next steps. Here's where I want you to pay attention. And by the way, if you want the 150K Google Doc, comment Google Doc below and I'll send it over. Now the final step is the commitment, and you don't want to include links here. All you have to say is, once you have read all the details, just simply reply back by saying I'm in, and I'll send you the onboarding details. The reason we're not including links is we want to know who our most interested prospects are. So when people reply back after they read the doc and they say, yes, I'm in, now you know exactly who to focus on your follow-up so you can close the deal and be able to help them out. And this is it. Make sure to comment Google Doc below so I can send you the template along with an example you can go through to tailor to your offer. And if you've watched more than 2 videos and gotten value, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.